Welcome back to the Rate Plug training series. In this module, we will be covering managing rates and programs. We have two basic guidelines for our product section. One is that you update rates at least once every 5 business days, and two is that you have at least 3 mortgage products set up. Now, if your company is managing rates and programs for you, this section will be removed. If you'd like your company to manage rates and programs for you, please contact us with your management team's name and number, and we'd be happy to review with them our company solutions. However, if you're managing rates and programs, you'll want to make sure that we have everything set up for you properly. The first thing that you want to do is go into your View and Modify Rates. You'll see that we have 3 products already set up for you. That would be the 30-year fixed, a 15-year fixed, and an FHA. If you don't like those programs, that's fine. You can delete them, and we'll show you momentarily how to add additional products. You could add as many as you'd like. I don't recommend more than 3 to 6 programs, just because when a home buyer is looking at the information through the multiple listing service, we don't want it to get too confusing for them. Sometimes the theory KISS is best. Keep it simple. All right, so when you go in to update rates on a regular basis, once you're all set up, you're just going to come in, highlight the box, and change your rate. Or you can use the arrows to the right, and it will change rates up or down by 1/8. And when you go to enter in these rates, what I suggest is keep some general ideas about your products in there. So for one, we default to 20% down on every display. So when you're thinking of putting in your rates, think up to $150,000 loan with 20% down. What would that rate be today? You also have to think about that you don't know anything about this home buyer looking at this information. So it's going to be general, your credit score of 720 or better. That you'd cover in your disclaimer area under compliance. So once you have the general idea of what type of products, guidelines you're doing, just enter in the rates. When you're done for all the tiers, just hit submit, and you'll be updated for another 5 business days. Now, I recommend that you view your rates to make sure those rates changed as you anticipated, and the top right corner should be displaying as of today. That's where we take our 5 business days from. Starting on day number 3, we are going to send you a reminder notice. Day number 5, you'll get a notification telling you that you've been suspended. That doesn't mean that you can't get into your Rate Plug platform. It just means that home buyers will not be viewing your mortgage information until rates are updated. They'll get a notification that your rates are stale dated. Now, when you're in here the first time, you're going to want to tell us what your maximum loan to values are, or all those tiers apply. So let's say this 30-year product is just for conforming. You don't want to use it for your jumbo tiers. You'll go to Modify Program Criteria, and you'll want to turn off those 2 tiers. Now on your conforming, perhaps you can go up to 97%. So you'll want to mark that as well. This allows somebody putting in 3% down payment and still seeing your product. On your jumbos, you'll have a different thought process. If this is for only conforming loans, you'll say yes or no, and then you will hit save, and it will update your records. You'll see that these 2 tiers now say no, they're not available. Let's say you want to add that 30-year jumbo product separately. Now you don't have to because you have the jumbo price tiers, but maybe you want it to say jumbo. So you're going to go to the link that says add a loan product. You're going to tell us if it's an fixed, interest rate, balloon, or interest-only type program. If it's adjustable rate, please know your index margins and rate caps when you go to enter it in. That's going to help us calculate your APR. If it's a government product, please select one of the correct government headers. We input all the upfront and monthly MI for you as well, and we know what the county limits are based on your area. So no one will see a FHA at $1 million loan. We're going to add our 30-year jumbo. We do ask that you name that twice. Once is a full name, once is an abbreviation. That's just for different screens a home buyer will see. You'll select your amortization period and your lock period, and you'll hit continue. Now you can enter in your rates. Now that we're adding a jumbo product, I know those first two tiers are not going to apply, but we do need a number in there. You cannot put in 0 or leave it blank. So I suggest putting in something like 9.99 that kind of gives waves or alerts you that those are tiers that you'll have turned off. Then you'll enter in your regular rates for those other two tiers and you'll hit Save Changes. And now you have your product in at the bottom. You still need to go into your Modify Program Criteria link. You'll want to turn off those tiers that are not going to be used, and you'll want to set your maximum loan to values. Maybe you require 20% down on all your jumbo products, so you'll want to select 80% maximum loan to value. Always hit Save. Now you have your new product set up. Next, if you'd like to change those price tiers, you may. It's not required. You can use the tiers that we have set up. But if you wanted to change those price tiers, it'd be through Modified Loan Limits. Just know to start out with the lowest dollar amount that your company will accept for a first mortgage and work your way up to the highest amount. When you hit Save Changes, I do want you to know that it will affect every product that's in our system, even your government programs. So though we don't have the tiers turned off on our FHA, again, our system will know what your county limits are. So if your maximum loan amount for an FHA is $350,000, it would pull the rate from here, but anything that exceeds $350,000 will not display, or you wouldn't be able to create a flyer. If you still wanted to play safe, you can still go in and turn off those tiers. It's not necessary because we'll be protecting you with the county limits in our data information, but you can turn those off if you'd like. So that's setting up your rates and programs. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach us again in your support tab. You can contact us or give us a call. Our customer service staff would be happy to help you. Thanks so much for listening to this module. Good luck.